Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 39 of my journey through Path of Exile 2's early access. Today, I'm going to be taking my Poison Pathfinder into maps, start getting the build fully put together, getting some real gear and defenses on the build, and see how far I can push it. But before I jump into that, I have some news updates, and I want to go through some of the comments from my video about the One Portal maps. Local Identity posted on Twitter that he's delaying the PoE 2 release a little bit, so that's getting close. In the next handful of days we might see a PoE 2, and that is a reason I haven't been uploading builds to these random sites that are popping up. I knew eventually we'd be able to share builds with PoE. Really looking forward to that. But then let's look at some comments here. Response to my almost 30-minute video on One Portal maps and why I think it is bad, mostly due to the terrible feeling of loss that comes from dying in a map, losing all of your loot, all of your content on the maps, and it really incentivizing going towards more meta builds rather than being able to experiment and create builds yourself. So of course there's the comment, build some defenses, noob. A comment that I saw on Reddit in regards to you need to build defenses, you can't just play a glass cannon build in this game. Somebody said that I'm playing a mercenary, my character is made of glass, and there is nothing I can do about it. And I really resonated with that as I played a mercenary as my league starter in SSF. I'm missing my aim yet, but I eventually worked up to 2500 life. But I think it's really hard to say that you just need to build defenses with the state of the passive tree. There's hardly no life on this passive tree. There is hardly no resistances on this passive tree. So if you wanted to spec into defense to make your character able to approach these maps, you really are limited on those options, and that's why Energy Shield feels so strong. You have to get the life and resistances on your gear in order for it to be strong, but you also need to farm maps in order to get that gear. I know an armor buff is coming, but as a mercenary is this bottom middle class, most likely you're trying to build around armor and evasion rating, which is pretty much what I have across all of my gear on this build. And even with some like armor nodes on the tree, even like I wound up with just under 4k armor, about 4k evasion rating, and it's just not enough. Now I was also able to make this build have enough life regen on it that burning ground phases me in no way. But there's also another layer here, which has to do with map mods. The difficulty of the map mods with where the baseline of the monsters are. Monsters dealing 38% damage is extra fire. That one mod alone is pretty devastating, even with decent life pool and capped fire res. Like, that's going to add a ton of damage to the maps, let alone there being two mods and a possibility of crit in this case. So I would say it's really difficult to build defenses when so many of the like actual possibilities for defenses like we had in PoE 1 being stacking life and being able to cap your resistances on the tree really forces you into speccing into more damage on the tree. So there's no big choices I feel like I've had to make on the characters that I've made. Like, I go towards the damage and get the useful defense things that are around it. That's pretty much it. But if there was things like life on the tree or resistances, I could go after those things and that allow me to survive in the maps better earlier on, so that I'm able to actually farm for the gear rather than pushing me towards this like, well, just get as much damage as you can. But even with an evasion build where you're stacking a bunch of evasion, eventually a hit is going to get through that evasion that kills you. That's how evasion kind of works. And there's no room beyond the like simple access to evasion that you're getting, because I've gotten a bunch of it. I got it here. I got it up here. I got good evasion on my gear. With my Wind Dancer stacked up on this build, 17.5k evasion rating, tons of evasion rating on the chest. But even then, like I was mentioning with the Mercenary, there's no choice here between speccing into defense and damage, because there's no life on the tree. And with this build, I would absolutely drop damage in places to spec into more life, but it's really just not there. Increasing my evasion rating on this character's like has diminishing returns. There's still, no matter how high I push it, going to be this time where I get hit and one shot. That's just how the game is in its current state. And especially if I'm trying to run the harder mods on maps, that's just adding extra damage. Even though my resistances are all capped, have really high chaos res, this character will still just get one shot. You might be looking at 1943 life, but this character wound up with a Thief's Torment instead of rings that had life. It gets tons of life on hit, and has a defensive layer there in its own right. And this character went to level 92. So this idea of just build defenses kind of falls flat for me. Building into a decent amount of defense and trying to make a balanced character doesn't prevent that feeling of loss and that need to be 100% focused all the time that you are playing the game in Endgame. There's a game made for the guy with 3 jobs, 2 wives, 6 kids. It's called D4 and it sucks. Go play that game for all your easy mode, everything given to you needs. Comment by the same guy. Has anyone here done a ritual at high levels? Fight in a phone booth with 60 enemies, all doing ground effect AoE chaos damage with tornadoes and more areas of ground that will kill you? Exactly. If you make a slight mistake in that, where you're being swarmed with enemies, have to dodge chaos explosions and a tornado when your character just dies, and you're left with that super sour feeling. So my big suggestion with adding to the number of map portals and losing an extra portal on death was to make it a little more forgiving for some of the BS encounters that are in the endgame. But the way the endgame is given to us in PoE 2, the endgame feels so much more like PoE 1. The monsters do a ton of damage, and they're super fast, whereas going through the campaign, everything's a lot more slow and methodical. You feel forced into these kind of things that you have to account for the speed of the monsters, but you're really not given as much speed with the characters. There's not as many movement abilities, so you're pushed more towards that meta, kill the enemy before it kills you. If you want to fail and get rewarded, PoE 1 is still available. No, I want to play PoE 2 and play with the new skills, the new ascendancies, the new characters, and these things. This idea that PoE 1 in-game system must 100% be different than the PoE 2 in-game system because they're different games just doesn't make sense. Like, the big point I was making is that it needs to be fun. And right now, with how it feels to die in the map, there's no relief from that potential feeling. And this was the most liked comment on the video. So even in my community, people are split on this. GGG's vision is ruthless PoE. They built it and released it, and everyone collectively said thanks, but no thanks. As in, people don't really play Ruthless in PoE 1. Put in a Ruthless difficulty choice for PoE 2. The masochistic weirdos can head over to that difficulty, and the rest of us normal folks can enjoy the mapping experience that doesn't convince them to sooner than later log off. Nah, it's fine. Should be punishment for failure, and this one isn't too steep. This is the most punishing mapping experience that I've ever experienced with regard to PoE. You lose XP, you lose the loot, you lose the mechanics on the map, and you lose your desire to keep playing. If that's not too steep, I don't know what too steep is. But then there are a lot of my viewers that are capable of some critical thinking and capable of making points and putting out a more nuanced opinion on things. Now, there's a bunch of these really long posts, and I don't have time to go through all of them here. But like I said, it's pretty split, and there's so many people that are like, if you don't like it, go play a different game. That's not the answer. Casual player that doesn't think the one portal per map is too punishing. But like I was just mentioning a minute ago, I think a lot of the mods really makes the one portal too punishing. But for one portal on the bosses is ridiculous, mostly because it can take weeks to farm a boss attempt for more casual players. Could not disagree with me more about the one portal per map. It's important to have a penalty for dying, and the X penalty is not significant enough. I think 10% XP penalty on death is pretty significant. The problem with allowing multiple lives per map is that players treat it as a defensive layer instead of improving their character. This should never be the case. Death can't be a defensive layer. It is a fail state. It doesn't matter if it's 2 lives, 3 lives, 6 lives, any number of extra lives in a map discourages players from building out their defenses and encourages just stacking damage and speed. I do kind of agree with this. It does incentivize more of a glass cannon playstyle, but also glass cannon playstyles are fun and it can lead to more build diversity. That's one of my biggest things that I don't like about the state of how this is. Playing a really off-meta, unique, creative build that might never be able to push to T15 maps gets increasingly punished, whereas if you're playing something meta, you're just gonna crush anyways. And the players that are going to crush maps super fast anyways are probably doing mostly the same thing. Yes, you can get an absurd amount of energy shield in the current state of the game, but the way it's gone, it's kill everything before it kills you, even still. Like, the PoE 2 in-game is so much more like the PoE 1 in-game in that matter, except it's just way more punishing. And it doesn't keep up with the slower pace of the campaign. So I mentioned the most liked comment. This is the second most liked comment. Hard agree on all points. This just makes me want to play PoE 1 3.26 so much more. So, like I mentioned, like, even within my community, it's very split here. Someone suggesting that the 6 portal map trivializes all content as you just ignore defenses from the beginning of the league, and then you rush to the end game, and after a week, you're fully geared, the Atlas is done, kind of hinting at that it slows the game down a bit more. Solution could be to give 6 portals to SSF, but don't think that's good. SSF, it's much more of a difficult scenario. As my demon form build, I was not able to cap resistances on it still. But I do think a lot of what makes PoE 1 progression so quickly is the amount of crafting possibilities that we have. Div cards can be insane, but even without fully min-maxed gear and things, people are killing uber bosses on day 1 of the league within like 24 hours. While I agree maps have no chill and that is bad, I personally would want the maps to still have 1 death per portal, but have the blanket tier 15-ish maps where enough stuff drops to feel rewarding to play. I would like the overall enemy threat level to feel less threatening. Trinant also compares that to Delve in PoE 1 that also has a 1 death mechanic. You have to restart the whole thing. And that Delve is super chill yet also fun. But on the flip side, they find T17s exhausting because of how strict and difficult they are, even with 6 portals half the time. They even added a scarab to make your portals have a chance to not go away. Also suggesting that events shouldn't go away on death, but only if you failed that particular event, like the ritual or the breach. But if you're able to die and reset the map, then you can just die and reset enemies on a juiced waystone and get more loot. And I think with the way the towers are in the game, if the towers are going to stay, I think the rewards actually do need to be lost on failing a map. And then here's a comment I really liked. Drop Magic Find on gear. 1 portal equals 100% Magic Find, 3 portals 50%, 6 portals 25%, etc. and must be chosen once beefier opening map. This is kind of make it an opt-in, giving you more rewards if you opt in to on death all portals are lost, on death an extra portal is lost, or on death no portals are lost. I really like this idea. Put it on the Atlas passive tree, like 3 different keystones right at the beginning of it, select which one, and if you're gonna play the harder version of it, you're gonna get rarer loot. And then players that need the more portals to get through their maps can then get the upgrades and then ascend to the higher rarity content by changing into the 1 portal maps. I think if you're allowed the agency to build a proper character through crafting, then it's fine. I think a compound of many different issues. I was constantly on edge while playing maps. I can't have that, so I quit. Yep, that's a lot of the people in my community that have stopped playing the game. Like, this is why. Like, it's too stressful and it's not a fun experience in maps. We need to be able to chill and play in-game. I've stepped away, as the all or nothing mechanic is very frustrating, infuriating, depressing. Real life is hard enough. Please don't make my gaming experience just as hard. I like to play PoE to relax and have fun. And then I'll go into one more here. I really like this comment. One of the biggest appeals of Path of Exile is that you have dozens of ways to build each of their hundreds of skills. Sure, most variations are objectively bad in comparison to what is meta, but you can do it. And that's where the never-ending fun comes in. That's what makes this a forever game. Having a single portal remove this longevity. It removes experimentation and exploration. Instead of having a good time playing a bad build, you're having a terrible time. And that is painful since GGG doesn't revamp the meta nearly enough to make the game enjoyable long term. For me, like that's the biggest issue. While it is frustrating to die in maps, it feels even more frustrating to try and experiment and play more unique feeling builds. Yesterday I was thinking about a dark effigy totem build. That build would probably be kind of terrible, but it would be fun to try and make happen. But the current state of the game is just going to really punish you for doing that. There's a bunch more comments here, but I love this idea. I don't know about dropping Magic Find on gear. That's not something I necessarily agree with, but I do like the idea of giving the option available with less rarity in the maps. And then if you want this harder experience in maps, then you can opt into it for a bonus to magic finding. But in this state, like if GGG is ever going to give back extra portals in any way, the content on the map must go away when the map has failed. I think that is enough of that. Let's take this Poison Pathfinder build into in-game and see how it goes. I'm gonna need to improve my life and energy shield. I need to get level 65 and then I can get this big chest on with all the evasion rating. Level 67 gets me a bow upgrade. At least I think it's a bow upgrade. Losing +3 all projectile skills. I don't know, I still think this bow just has better damage, so it'll be better. But somebody also mentioned to me that having flat fire damage, if I ignite an enemy with a hit, that ignited enemy can blow up my gas clouds. So I currently have fire damage on my quiver, and that is also not ideal in that case. So ideally you don't want fire damage if you're trying to use gas arrow for poison, but there's also enemy mechanics that are gonna blow up the poisons as well. Let's go, just throw it a T1 map, try and get some levels here. Cannot access in-game content until you've completed the campaign. That's annoying. And by completing the campaign, it means run my map here. But I wasn't trying to do a forge map. I had that in a slick map. It changed the map I had selected. Oh well. And I got my big plague bearer. Ooh, ow, that hurt. I really like the Plague Bearer. It is very fun. There is level 64. Ooh, attack damage here. Chance to blind enemies on hit with attacks. I kind of liked that idea. I was originally thinking about trying to path up here, but I don't think that's actually reasonable. I'm going to do faster start of ES recharge. I'm going to need some ES recharge rate as well, but I'm sure I'll find that at some point. And if I use the Plague Bearer on unpoisoned enemies, it just does way better because of this passive. Increased effect of poison you inflict on targets that are not poisoned. There's different wording. It doesn't say increased magnitude of poison, it says increased effect of poison. So that might be a more multiplier on the poison being dealt by the Plague Bearer. And it's actually really easy to ramp that back up to 100%. Like, it takes one pack of enemies. So every other pack of enemies I can pretty much blow up currently with the Plague Bearer. There were a lot of rare enemies in this map. I like that. And I took an Ascendancy node last time that lessens the movement speed penalty while attacking while moving. I love that. It makes it so much easier to kite enemies around and like actually still get damaged and get out of harm's way. a very cool node. GCP map complete. Now that the map is completed, yeah, I have an endgame tab here. Sure. Boom. Ah, yes. And then they pro lift. Ah, it's good. Big swarm. Ooh, I took a hit, but oh, that's amazing. And I can keep leveling that plague bearer up, so it'll keep scaling. There's level 65. Now this level, where was it? Yeah, more faster start of ES recharge. The chest needs more decks to go on. I need 3 more decks. So refund an inch somewhere for decks. Chest can go on. And then my ES is gonna go up to 477. Nice. Now what if I were to put on this chest? Has a bunch more life. So that results in more energy shield, but the difference is in major magnitudes of evasion rating. I think this is the play. And then I need to balance resistances across the rest of the gear, even if it requires me dropping my Ming's Heart. Helmet with big lightning only. Fire and lightning is what I'm needing. So considering I have fire and lightning here, let's look for a belt. Big life and lightning can be exalted. Life lightning, life regen, life small lightning, life cold, life mana fire lightning. That one's not bad. That's gonna drop me in lightning. I think I for sure pull out of the Ming's Heart. For the time being, boots that are wearable. Fire lightning, and there's cold on this, as well as a bunch of int. I'll be able to get better gear, as a lot of the stuff I have I just can't wear. And I have a lot of things in here that could be big with exalts that I just haven't had to throw at them. That's more fire lightning. It's got me closer. Then I need cold lightning ring. Ring, cold lightning, life. I got anything. Cold damage, chaos, cold and lightning res. Open prefixes. Is this enough? I'm 1 under on cold. Okay. We'll exalt that. Only 10 exalts currently. Lightning to attacks, lightning damage. Awesome. I got more life and energy shield as a result of losing this damage, and I have not been capped enough in cold res to take off the amulet. So what if I had a fire cold belt? I do not have a fire cold belt, unless it's in my inventory. No. So I put cold res on the boots. The goal is to get this amulet on because it has tons of rarity and it's anointable, unlike this super life stacking amulet. But currently that would put me down 15 on cold res. Now I leave this amulet on. Okay. Ooh, here is a life cold res belt. If I could exalt fire res onto it. Nope. Ooh, well this is interesting. Cold lightning all res. Exalt that. Rarity, evasion. I think I can replace this one. Puts me way up in lightning. So if I take this ring off now, and now just need cold lightning, this one has the all res cold lightning. Amulet can be removed. Got it. Got it. +2 projectile. Skills. And then Hail Heart is what I have anointed on it. That is increased life recovery rate. I cannot anoint this chaos damage. What does it take to anoint dependable ward? That seems fairly reasonable. I think I have a fear. Yeah, I have a fear. I have a suffering. Suffering, I think, was needed for the skill effect duration if I wanted to do that. Refocus also isn't terrible. So now I've got 796 energy shield. That's better. Ooh, rapid recharge is the same thing. I'm glad I kept looking. I found one that does not require me to use my fear. This one. Guilt, ire, disgust. That's what I want. Guilt, ire, disgust. Got it. And let's try T5 map. Because why not? Now I need level 67 so I can upgrade the bow and get the damage I probably just lost back by dropping the Ming's Heart. Let's see how fast the ES regions. Yeah, still a lot to be desired there, without a doubt. There's level 66. More faster start. Increase energy shield recovery rate if you haven't been hit recently. That is the same. Okay, so that is what Soul Bloom gives, but it's better. So this node, if I haven't been hit in the past 4 seconds, that's a more multiplier on the regen rate. Ooh, strongbox. We are very much in the 011 waiting room at the moment. Exalted Orb. Oh, I got. See, this sucks. Like, the fact that I cannot pick this stuff up really stings. There wasn't any content in that map anyways, extra, so I wasn't losing any of that there. Level 67. All right, leaving this map. Go get my bow. And more faster starter VS recharge. 174 dex. I need 8 dex. Okay, don't take that yet. No. Get rid of the damage taken from... Oh, that has it. Oh, God. Take that off. Get the dex. Then, gas arrow, poison damage, the 630. This definitely makes it higher. I think the top end was 900 something with the Ming's heart on. The dual string bow also has fire damage on it. And I don't know if this one would quality up to be better, but I think firing 2 arrows would overlap 2 clouds, and I'd be able to ramp the poison damage faster. That's level 78 though. I think the next goal is like level 75, so I open up a lot of this other top tier gear, and if I can find a way to work the Ming's heart back in, that'd be ideal. It's so hard to see in a lot of places where my damaging clouds actually are in this map. The green just kind of ends up blending in some of the places. Yeah, it's hard to see like the full extent of the cloud unless you're only watching that thing. You add enemies in. Rough. Level 68. Grab my faster starter ES recharge back. Lesser jeweler's orb. I need to get some 5 links going. Level 69. Nice. Yeah, chaos res enemies in a map with reduced effective curses is... Eesh. This is a T6 map. Well, this is where my damage is kind of at. Like, it's still enough to get through it. I want up into here. I think this passive's gotta get me more int. Ooh, sun artifacts. I should pick them up in case I die. But if you're picking up the loot, you're not killing the monsters, and then maybe opening yourself up to die more, but then when you die, you lose it all, and... Level 70. More int. Level 16 gem I can probably do. Yeah, it requires level 66. What about 17? No, not yet. Top end 781 on the poison to 861. 4 GCPs. What do I put that on? Gas arrow gets radius, but I'm probably going to corrupt those. Curse radius on despair is bugging me at the moment. Plague Bearer. Well, Wind Dancer gets an extra stage or evasion. Plague Bearer, though, gets like 50% more. Oh, that's just the poison storage. Okay, well, I want to level that Plague Bearer up. And yeah, I'm going to quality that so that can build up faster. Level up the Wind Dancer. Gain stages faster. I go up to level 12 on the Withering Presence. Yeah, that's good. I might replace the Withering Presence with a Grim Feast once I have enough energy shield that it'll be worth. Add a socket to Despair, Vine Arrow, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the extra socket on the Gas Arrow. We're at level 16, not this one. Number 2 went down. Ruler's Orb, Vol Orb, there it is. Comorbidity, Chaos Infusion, Deadly Poison. I can put the Long Shot back. I can put the Bursting Plague back. I want to put the Bursting Plague on. Emerald, always exciting. Attack speed, damage active charm. Bursting Plague is cool and all, but it only kind of happens at the end. I think I'm going to change course there. Go to the Long Shot. More attack damage at range, so especially for a situation like this where I'm launching stuff into a different room, that will help get bigger poisons off. Wow. So I made it back to this. I was first off trying to go down here, looking to try and find a citadel down in here, but I couldn't get down across this. So that's what started me going around here and left, and then I wound up finding the citadel here, and there was a citadel down here. So I just now started like, oh, I'm gonna push up towards whatever was over here. No connections right here. I'll try and approach it from the bottom. Go way down here. Actually, persistence. I might do that instead. Actually, save the long shot for the next one. More skill effect duration means I can do all of the other button presses I have to do to make this work a little easier. Level 71. And start getting the evasion ES increases. That got me like 50. Waves of blood. Okay, this one's tolerable. Yes, swim me. Plague Bearer then. Chaos Orb, GCP, huge. Need all 4 for the Wind Dancer. No, 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 no. I need an ultimate life flask. I still am in Gargantuan. I might be 2 tiers down, actually. Finish the ritual. Omen of refreshment. Take a regal. The omen refills blast and charm charges. Yeah, take the regal. Make sure no crazy fizz weapons. Reroll. Max number of prefix mods on an alk. A hive with beyond. Ooh. Try T10 with XP gain? No, don't even put anything else on it. I don't need waystones. I need XP. Alright, let's go. Are the things going to die? Yeah, it's gonna be kind of rough. Gonna be lots of kiting stuff around. Rawhide coat. Brisk wrap. Flask life recovery rate. And mana as well. I need more mana recovery. I didn't switch the flasks. That's big mistake. Level 72. Ooh, a ritual precursor tablet. That's big. 6 maps. Once this next patch comes in, ritual focus is going to be high priority for me. Movement speed while you have ES. ES recovery rate. Yeah. Tainted chaotic boils. Okay. Uh-oh. Run. Ah. Stunned. Boom. There. Get that thing off. Yeah. When something blows up my gas cloud, big problem. Boom! That's a lot of XP right there. Level 73 in the same map. More evasion, yes. Up to 890. Ritual complete. Omen of Resurgence. Fully recover life mana ES on low life. That's not bad. I'll take it. Halfway to the next level as well. This map, amazing. And an Exalted Orb to finish it off. But I can do T10s. Level 17 gems. Do some spirits as well. Oh, this is going to cause issues with mana. Yes, it is. Okay, I'll get the flask. Plague Bearer almost doubles the poison storage. It's just going to be bigger. Wind Dancer gets more evasion. What do I have here that costs the most? Despair. I don't have an inspiration. Throw that on there. Increased charges, recovery rate, mana flask. And instant life? Yeah, with charge regen. Level 74. Mana regen while not on low mana. Oh, there's another citadel up here. I think it's another copper one. Awesome. I got 3 copper citadels, and I haven't run any of them because I'm terrified of doing it. Arcane Strongbox. No, it's the research that's the currency. Oh, it's gonna freeze me. Oh no. There is a strongbox that drops jewelry items, and it might actually be the best targetable source of jewelry bases in the game at the moment. Finding jewelry bases is hard, given that this is my 3rd character in SSF, and I have found a total across all 3 of them 4 white stellar amulets. Yeah, all magic stuff. Level 75. I can look at gear again and then not be able to put it on because I don't have enough int. Probably what's about to happen. I'm pretty sure though that the rarity that I have, 20 rarity here, I got 24 on the helmet and 43 on the amulet. I'm getting more exalts, so I'm going to be able to exalt more things, and that's a big deal. This level, more mana regen while not on low mana. First attempt at a breach with this build. A little nervous. Hit the boom. And then I gotta wait, like... And it crashed. Hey, I was pretty close to the breach. And boom. Give me a class stand. I got a breach splinter and a toll catalyst. Another breach splinter. Ooh. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I don't know how. It's not hard to get stuck in this map, though. Big boom. Prolif. Not the craziest prolif. Another exalt. It's gone decently well, I would say. Only 8 breach splinters, but it did crash on me. Lofty Summit? That's a map that exists? Why I think it'd be really cool. Like, to get my Atlas completion, I gotta go find a Lofty Summit map somewhere. Ravine? Oh, I threw in another map. I need to look for gear. And I can't put Feathered Tiara on because I am 21 inch short. Currently have 173 with decent resists. There is life on it as well. Expert Chain Tiara is very close to that one, but it would change up the resistance formula that I found to make it work. 259 without quality that comes with the int to make it work, but only some cold res. What about boots? Life, movement speed, cold res. Movement speed, int, cold res. Expert hunting shoes. This one could use exalts. What do we got here? Cold res, dex, big life. Okay. So that's gonna keep me fire good. Lightning will go down. Okay. Grabbed a bunch of int so that I can put this helmet on. What did that do to my resists? Over in cold. Oh, I need like... Well, I do have the sockets. I can use catalysts to ramp up the lightning res on this by quite a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I have 22. Oh, it got me an all res. Not quite enough to pop the all res again, but I raised it another 11. I need ring with all lightning. Lightning fire, all attributes. Int, rarity, chaos damage, all res cold. That would almost work, I think. That's the best well, a lot of flat fizz there. Puts me a bit under on fire and on lightning still. 12 fire would only put me at 70, so I'm a bit of fire short. I got more rarity from this, but then now I can put this back into Dex and then remove all of those. Throw those back where they were. Go up to 1271. Ate a bunch of life from the boots. Quality on the boots. More evasion, yes. That's got me 18,000 evasion. Like, that's pretty solid. 1 fire and 1 lightning. Desert, helmet, storm, boots. And I could corrupt them, but not right now. And I'm at 151 on the int. Oh yeah, I wound up with some on this ring. No life on either of my rings, but both of them now have rarity. Chaos Orb, level 76. What do I want more here? Go for the recharge rate for the faster start if I've been stunned recently. Oh wait, where's Ghost Dance? Isn't that a thing? Is that not a thing? And I go to level 17 gyms. I already am. Where's 18? 78. Okay. Level 77. More ES recharge rate. 64 ES. That's a T8 roll. Reduced attribute requirements. Life regen. Intriguing. I'm not going to exalt that. I really thought about it, but no. I need to save it for Gambling Quivers, which I think I might do now. I am level 77. All I've got on this is flat fizz, attack speed, really. Random quiver. Let's see. A bleed on hit quiver, arrow speed, chance to pierce. Attack speed might be the best base. Accuracy, better fizz, chance to pierce. Having dex there is nice. Fire cold to attacks with attack speed, low fizz. Damage with bow skills. Something I really am looking for. Item level 73. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't be gambling yet. I will still exalt this and see. Crit multi and fire. I probably need that dex there as well. Nope. I can look in here. Let's see. Zealot bow requires a lot of dex. I have a few. Fire attack speed. Essences. I got 1 torment mana. How about I alch them? That one's bad. That is also bad. That is bad. And that is bad. All elemental garbage rolls. And the reroll, also PoE 2 crafting. Attack speed flat fizz on an expert dual string. Regal, hold, not worth. Not worth. Thinking about trying to upgrade and maybe go get that Ascendancy. I've yet to try a map boss. And that's the next map as well. Whatever backwash is. T11. Frozen. Prowling Shades. Shocker. No, frozen. Ah! Oh, hello. Wow. 2 Distilled Fear. Oh boy. That's a drop. At a level 75 Jinbaria. I actually got it myself. I have a bunch that I could run. We'll see what my single target looks like and determine if it's worth an attempt yet. Alright. Let's see here. Don't stand right here. You will die. Move to the side. Launch these in the middle. New totem curse. Ah, you suck. Okay, Get the curse off, please. This. I can hit the boom. You suck so bad. Oh my god. I'm out of life flask now. Why do you have to, like, wrap me in the roll? Like, I roll away from it, and she, like, grabs me with her, and I'm gonna roll with you. Blast. Okay, I dodged the rock. No. Every single time. It has happened every single time. Life flask. No. Oh, again. Oh my god. This. Need a new totem. Need a new curse. Hit the blast. Hit this. But then I thought I might have. I got the flask back. That is some BS. You try and roll out of that, and you get stuck in it even more. Ugh. Okay, blast. Stay away, stay away. Rock. Okay. Totem, new curse. No. Blast. Okay. It's like 4 million HP, that's... I could probably pull it off. I think the boss will have like 6 million in the trial. Boom. Big poison. Sure, level 78 too. Wow, that was intense. Faster start of ES recharge if you've been stunned recently. Yep. So the next levels get in here. Bunch of energy shield, bunch of evasion rating on immaterial. And then I can go back into damage with the rest of them, I guess. Because I'd have to journey pretty far to get more energy shield, I think. There's some mana leech. Unless I wanted to, like, go through this faster start of ES recharge down to the movement speed mana regen and then grab these. It's a lot of points, but getting this +1 chaos skills raises the level of the plague bearer. These ones are kind of over here. And if I have to, there's reduced mana cost of skills right here. I need to not forget that. Where am I at on int? 151. I need 139. So I'm over by 12. Okay. Refund one of these. Put this into int. Then refund out of the mana taken before life because I have the energy shield to cover that. Put this back. Reduce mana cost skills. Life recharges instead of energy shield. Life recovery from flasks applied to energy shield instead. Huh. That's interesting. So the only way you could get the energy shield back is from a flask. So you would need some kind of leech probably. And I'm not capped on fire res. That's rough to think about going in there. And with the reduced mana cost of skills, that'll really help as I'm about to level these gyms up even more. Life mana cold lightning res. But it doesn't have the int or the rarity. I'm getting 622 energy evasion rating from having this helmet on. Pulled 5 regals out of that map too. Oh, I just put on a fire charm. Why not? Increase charges, guard during effect, reduce charges per use duration. Let's do that. Relics, honor res, honor restored. Bosses take increased damage, honor res. Bosses take increased damage. Additional room reveal, honor res, honor, max honor, 2 rooms revealed, honor res, max honor. Got 5504 to work with. But yeah, if I get hit by dumb stuff from these guys, like these things falling from the sky, I'll get the fire res. in return. Bronze key. Curse with Enfeeble. Bonus afflictions. Increase merchant prices. Oh, that is rough. I'm gonna take the Enfeeble. The merchant is how you really like pull this off. Another gauntlet. Gauntlets really aren't bad. They just take a while. No, he crashed. I wasn't even doing anything there. I was just walking. Create place resource X failed. That is the first time I've seen that specific crash, and I didn't get my water from that, probably because I did complete the room. Yup, lost the water. You have no energy shield, monster attack and cast speed. Oh, dang. I want the pledge to try and remove the Enfeeble. Ooh, both the rares on top of each other. Kind of scary. Curse. Oh, I might have been too far away. I might have hit that. But if I just don't get hit, we'll be fine.
Too weak, too slow.
Throw down the... I need to throw down the flower more. What do we got? Untouchable for an affliction, Chains of Binding for Adrenaline Vial, or take 447 for a random minor boon. I guess I take the Fizz. Of course, it's Fountain of Youth, but the Honor Res means I only took 44. And given them Fiendish Wings and I'm enfeebled on the first floor, that is a rough start. Okay, throw down the totem. Throw this, throw the curse there, and the flower. I stay away. Then pop that, another totem, another curse, another flower. I gotta make use of that far shot. Totem, curse. Oh, the curse missed. Oh, it's not on cooldown anymore. Just tiny. I need the flowers so that the totem fires at an additional target. Oh! Oh my... Yo! That was a rough little spot. Oh, totem. Flower curse. Ah, I ended up taking a hit. Okay, well, that's the first big fire enemy out of the way. Balla, what you got? More damage. Increased effect of non-unique relics is more boss damage. More sacred water found makes sure I can purchase more. Okay, that's good stuff. Then I need a dump tab. 2 bronze keys, nothing here. Floor 2, increase merchant prices. Unknown afflictions, no armor. It's got to be the no armor. I can see a boon way out there. And another pledge would mean I have another chance at removing either of these afflictions. There's a lot of stuff that does fire damage in here. You got the guys that post down the flame turrets. Has multi-proj magma orb. There's the fire traps that spin. Unique full plate. A King's Guard. 264 sacred water from a small one. I think these things might be fire damage as well from the pots. Where are the levers in this place? Can't get through there. Can't get through here. Oh, it's right there. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Here's the red one. And there we go. Now I can get through here. Pledge to Kochai. What we got? Remove sharpened arrowhead is what it gives me. No. Remove 5% life on hits. Remove the more sacred water for removing the no armor. Adrenaline vial for random affliction. No. There's a merchant though. Only got 489 on me. And another gauntlet. Silver key. Go for the merchant. Ritual trial. Pop those. And go to the other side and hit these ones. I should check them for water. Ah, there's some. What we got? Monsters less life. That's good. The monster's reduced action speed I don't think works. Because monsters' action speed cannot be slowed below base value. So with Fiendish Wings, you can't counter it by reducing their action speed. There is another merchant, but I think I'd take the less max honor so I can get whatever this boon is. Chalice Ritual Escape. Nice. Easy way out. The chalices can be scary because rare enemies sometimes can be really annoying. Yeah. Ah, no, 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 no. Whoa. Okay, cool. He picked his turret up. Yeah, I gotta dodge that. Ooh, lots of water in here. Ah, I got hit by the flames and ignited. Man, don't need a warrior's cash. 25% less max honor. Drops me to what? 4724 max? Another bronze key? 585 honor? Random boon? Monsters deal 20% less damage. Okay. So floor 2 did well for me. Okay, and then this. These bosses scare me, but... Curse, curse... Okay. Curse again, new totem. Throw down the flower. Throw down these. Ah! I think that was a decent roll. Ow! That got through the energy shield even. They're both gonna die at the same time though. Oh, up to 650 on the water. What we got? Trap steal reduced damage is solid. More defense is a solid. More max honor. More defenses. And I guess that's it for there. So my honor is now higher than it originally was. Get a bronze mysterious cash, 2 augments, silver, no royals, no gold key. Lore number 3. Rewards unknown. Monsters deal more damage, see 1 fewer room ahead into maybe merchant offers fewer choices or whatever's here. And I'm not gonna have any water to buy anything, so go for the water. Yeah. Ah, the merchant's there. Okay. Ooh, I hit a trap. It's been a minute since I've done these. I keep talking about wanting to do it, but then kind of just don't. Yeah, it's really hard to dodge out of that. Up to 814 on the water. Then yeah, now I'm kind of gambling with where I can go. But what else can you do? Gold key. What do we got? See additional room ahead. Counter the thing I took. Okay. And do the honor restore on boss room, I guess. And I should take a heal here, I think. And then what? Heal into boon? Lose sacred water on room completion. So if whatever's in this room is bad, then I can bail on those for this to try and get whatever's here. Yeah. You gotta try and go for another boon. Honor restore. I got me to 7100. And it looks like I'm good to get to the boss. Random boon is increased honor restored. Nice. Merchant only offers 1 choice. And I don't want Hungry Fangs, so that's where I'm going. 567 honor. It's enough to buy something. So many gauntlets this run, too. What do I get? Next purchase has no cost. Okay. Alright. Scorpion time. Okay. No. Oh, this. You with a blast. Curse. Totem. Throw the pods. Yep. Stay right here. I like what you're doing, Scorpion. Blast. Why can't these all go like that? Scorpion like didn't even move. Bronzes, nothing. Gold royal, 2 gold royals. Prime or superior? Prime, 2 sapphires. Silver royal, 2 more sapphires. And Balbala, you cannot take damage while completing the next room. I wonder if I take that, but it possibly not show up on the final. I think I'm going to take the honor heal. No, I don't take anything. And just hope that shows up again. Another merchant here. Monsters deal more damage. Unknown afflictions. Reduce effective relics. Increase merchant prices. That's where I go. Or if whatever's here is bad, go for the key and lose sacred water on hit. Oh, and these escape trials can get rough here. They will block the stairs on you. Oh, just keep rolling. Nice. Nice, got around them. Still 1 left. No! Oh, that's so much damage. Silver key. All right, that's another escape trial. Or I go for, well, they're both heals. All right, reduce or increase merchant prices. 610 honor restoration. Nice chunk. Oh, that fills me. I got increased. Kochai, merchant. Oh, another. Oh, I hate this. This is the worst room here. It's actually the escape one. Mag this one. I need to learn a better path through this mess. Getting down there to that one is the real problem. Let me through, back up the stairs. Okay. Okay, got it. Then wrap around from this side. That might be the play. There's so many projectiles here as well. Alright, don't get hit by these dudes. Blow them. Hey, don't go too high up there or proc the pots. And I made it through that one without getting hit. That's good. Gain moment's peace. Remove no armor. Gain glowing orb for affliction. That's another you cannot be damaged until you complete the next room. It's an hourglass. I'm gonna take it. 732 fizz damage. I think I take 73. I took 89. So since I can't take damage here, I need to find the rares and kill them. Balbala's got the movement speed. I don't want the movement speed. I could take the honor heal there. Nope, taking the movement speed. I'm gonna get reduced movement speed. All right. Sure thing. And yeah, go ahead and take the restore. Chalice trial. I've taken a lot of damage from some awful combinations here. Proximal tangibility that spawned on the ads. Oh, that was a nightmare when I did that one. Ooh, big guy. Big guy. Yep, with projectile ads. This is what it was. It's just like proximal tangibility on the projectile guys. This is like evil combo to show up in here. Silver Warrior's Cache, I'll pass that. Physical damage on room completion with the merchant. I could go for that or go for the boon. I gotta go for the merchant just in case he gives me the moment's peace. Silver key. Oh, it's an escape trial too. Ah! Okay, I got a path. That one. Hit the one down here. And this one. Let me through. Good. Uh-oh, pots. Give me this. Get out of there. Oh my god, what a terrible spot. More pots? Oh, shoot. They run down. Okay, I think that's the path though. And then get up here to lure whatever's down there to those stairs so that hopefully they're not blocking these ones. And there should be just this and then one to the left. Oh, so many pots in here. I took one hit, I think. That is ridiculous. What you got? Next key is duplicated. Alright, I'll take it. Had to try, and I heal on entering the boss room, so I should be full. Yep. Okay, buddy. Not bad. There's hit number 3. No! I gotta start it over now. Okay, let's do this. First attempt crashed. I was doing well, but I still lost the honor from the 3 hits that I took in that first attempt. You've got to be kidding me. If this comes down to it and this is close, I'm gonna be mad.
There can be no escape.
I did 2 million HP to him. Took 3 hits. And had to restart. That's very rough.
Rid yourself of your delusions.
Alright. Another totem flower.
There can be no escape.
No. Totem, curse, flower. All 3 need to happen. Oh, and then blast, well, withered and cursed. Got that off. That's the hardest part of it. Like, getting the 100% Plague Nova while all of the stuff is ramped. Because he can kill the totem, and the curse can wear off. And those withers fall off real quick when the totem dies. Be that flower. Blast. Good. Okay. Flower, curse. Wait. I can let the mana recover. Don't throw too much. Try and save the mana flask. Totem, curse. Keep the gas on there. Blast. That was only 84, but it was still at max. Oh, I have taken a hit. Oh, no, 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 no.
Finds you.
Get in that quarter. Alright. Throw these, throw that. Can have the totem and hit the curse. Can do all the things from range. And I probably get better damage because of the long shot.
There can be no
But I
escape.
gotta move around and not get hit when he's out and about. Ooh.
Wither into nothing.
Curse, flower. Get another totem. Flower, curse, poison, 70, blast it.
Rid yourself
Okay.
of your illusions. Wither into nothing.
Alright, starting to do new effects. Another round of things.
There can
Flower. Okay. Ran low on mana.
you are
Curse and
nothing.
totem.
This only ends one way.
Flower. Blast. Totem. Curse. Flower.
There can be no escape.
Ah, I took a hit there.
You are not in control.
That's about where I was last time.
There can be no escape.
Ooh. Totem, curse, flower.
Rid yourself of your delusion.
Took another hit. Blast. I think that was a good one. Ooh.
You are not in control.
Curse, totem.
The sands of
All right.
time wait for no one.
What we got? 4 at the bottom, 2 at the top. Go top first. Go, go. All right, plenty of time.
You may have delayed your
Totem,
destiny.
curse, flower, and gas.
No escape.
Watch the percentage.
Wither into nothing.
Totem, curse, flower. Flower, curse.
No escape.
Blast it. Good. Flower. Totem. Curse.
Wither. Rid yourself of your illusions. Rid yourself of your delusions.
Yeah, I like this fight because this fight doesn't one-shot you. This fight is hard, even with buffs that increase your damage. The Breach boss one-shots you. Like, this is a long, difficult boss fight that you gotta execute. Or, like, if you get really crazy damage, you might be able to come in here and do work. But this is doable without the damage. And I feel like that Breach boss kind of isn't near as much.
Only ends one way.
There is so much crazy nonsense that you gotta not get hit by or you die.
This only ends one way.
Okay, keep that. I need to do totem, curse, flower. I should be ready for a blast. There it is.
Rid yourself of your delusions.
Still doing well. Curse, flower.
Wither into nothing.
Ooh. So if I stay in that big circle for too long, it'll blow up?
Rid yourself
Interesting.
of your delusions.
Curse. Oh, ah. Out of mana.
Wither into nothing.
Flower. Run up in here.
This dawn.
No.
Rid yourself of your
Blast. I didn't have the curse down. Okay, I've evaded a lot of these little projectile circling things. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Flower, curse. Keep blasting. New totem. Flower, curse.
There can be no escape.
Totem, flower, Curse. Alright, gotta move. I think staying at range like that is like my best chance.
Rid yourself.
The less I move, the less I'm going to wind up
Eternity awaits you.
in that nonsense. Blast him. Yeah, that was a really bad one.
Rid yourself of your delusions.
Okay.
You are not.
Totem.
Reverse the flow of time.
Curse.
Back. You flow.
Warp me. Here. Curse. Flower. I was only at 32 blast. I gotta keep the poisons on him.
Back. You flow.
Ooh. Totem.
There can
Curse.
be no escape.
Flower.
There can be no
Blast. That was decent if it wasn't even at 100.
turn to nothing.
Oh, you froze me in that? That's so BS.
You are not in control.
But it's like not enough damage to kill me. I mean, it has this whole honors thing. And I've got my honor about as geared as it could be.
There can be no escape.
And like boss taking increased damage. I've got the works, I feel like, on my relics.
Time
Oh my god.
unwind.
Oh!
Wither into nothing.
Curse. Flower. Curse.
There can be no escape.
Do the blast.
The sand.
Oh, a break. Oh my god. Okay. Bottom. Left. Oh, this is a rough one. Oh, it's gonna be close. Go, go. Ah!
You may have delayed your destiny. You are not in control.
Curse. Flower.
This only ends one way.
I don't have totem or curse.
Reverse
Flower.
the flow. Eternity awaits you. This only ends one way.
Totem.
You
Flower.
are not in control.
Curse. Blast him.
Rid yourself of
That was a good one.
resistance.
Curse. I got it. So it, no matter where that is, it doesn't matter if you step in it. It will warp you to where you were prior to it. You just don't want to be inside of it
Distant. You are not in
or in that. So I'm gonna go into the middle. Curse. Oh, it actually targeted him after moving because I name locked him when I cast it. Need to hit a blast. Still need a curse. Okay, I'm going in the middle of it. Okay, totem, curse, flower, poisons, curse,
illusions.
totem,
Rid yourself of
flower.
return.
Oh, blast him,
Wither into nothing.
curse,
This. There can be no escape.
flower. We're getting there.
Return.
I'm right in the middle of it. Okay. Over there, curse,
There can
totem, flower.
eternity.
Alright, I was in the middle of this one too. Frozen. Ow.
Rid yourself
That
of your
hurts so bad. No. Don't panic. Don't panic. Just stay calm. Keep breathing.
You are not in control. Return.
Really easy to panic in a situation like that. Did I just gain level? I did gain level 79. Tapestry Relic. It's got Rooms Are Unknown. Drops Sekhema's Resolve. Rooms Are Unknown, I'm fine with. That's not that bad at all. And a tier 5 staff. Got my Ascendancy. Oh yeah, this should be Freeze Immunity. If so, that's massive. Then Mana Regen, reduced mana cost of skills. While bosses take increased damage, I don't have that though. So It gave me a gold key. Prime Silver Royal. Ruby Emerald. Prime Silver Royal. There's too many. Gold Time Lost. That's what I want. Emerald. Sapphire Emerald. I want to make sure there's no silver time lost. I would imagine there probably can't be. Mysterious. Another mysterious. Fishing for keys. Prime Silver Royal. Sapphire Ruby. There's another mysterious. Exalted Orb. Belt. Another mysterious. Gold. Alright. I think that's it. Good stuff. Now I need to go run a tower and see if I get frozen. Oh, and what are these time losts? Duration of Ignite, Shock, and Chill, damage with quarter staves. 1% life recovery on kill on notables with triggered spell steal increased damage. Oh wait, and they can go to rare. Upgrades radius to large. Small passives grant accuracy, daze build up, and increase stun threshold if you haven't been stunned recently. Yikes. Everything's max rolled on it. Maybe it's just me, but that feels kind of bad. A lot of ignite duration potentially stacked here. Monsters take 20% increased damage, chance to avoid getting affliction. That seems good. Chance for keys to upgrade. Bosses deal reduced damage. I think monsters take increased damage. I would assume that means anything, like including the rares and the bosses. I could be wrong. Oh, it's an advanced Pathfinder code. So much evasion on that. There's no way it's beating this. So I gotta let that one go. The T5 staff. I don't think that's super great. The suffix is where the plus the spell levels would go. So nope. Only one emerald from it all. Increased effective mark skills. Bleed magnitude. Stun buildup. Ooh, 14% life regen. Oh, 19% ES. Chance to ignite. ES recharge rate. And ES stun threshold. The rest are kind of nothing. Regals gives cold damage. Mana on kill. And damage with maces. Exalt this one. Amount of life leech. Corrupt it. Now it's dead. Awesome. Magnitude of ailments you inflict is a mod that can roll on a jewel. Life flask charges gained. And herald skills increase damage. Regal. This. Crossbows. Quarter staves. Ignite. No. Quarter staves. Lightning pin. Pierce. None of that seems to go together. I'm gonna reforge these. What is this? Mana recovery from flasks, notable passives, magnitude of ailments, and increased flash charges gained. That one seems better. And small passives grant 2% attack damage. Let's see. Small radius. Okay, doesn't hit anything useful there. This one, giving me 14% attack damage, 13 poison magnitude. Increased flash charges gain 7% magnitude, and that's 8%. That's not quite it. Definitely not better than this. This one doesn't hit anything. It would have been really cool to find a way to use that. T15 map. I want to clear one of these and maybe I'll be able to gamble. And I need to get to a tower. I want to see if my freeze is immune. So I'm going to get a lot of XP here or I'm going to die. Let's see. Oh, they blew it up. Gotta use all the things. Oh, these are magic enemies. Hit the big blast. Okay, yeah, that poison will kill stuff. Oh no. Trail of fire, eh? Hit this. Use the flower. I need the plague bearer to... Here we go. Hit that. There. That's how to deal with those. Okay. Boom. And then again, and this is with Enfeeble, so my damage is lower than it would be normally. And blast. Okay, don't go over there. Oh, no. Man, I don't like not being able to throw my poison damage down.
Out of mana.
Oof. Expert Zealot Bow, though. I'm gonna be looking for them. And more of them. Oh my goodness. Well, this map found a way of being about as painful as it could possibly be. XP bar is rising, though. More of them. Pop them. Curse them. That'll do it. Oh, whoa. So I can clear T15s as long as they're not gonna kill me. And let's pop in the middle of all this and boom. GCP. Huge. Another Expert Zealot Bow. There's magic ones there. It's not enough to fully kill those with the Enfeeble, but make and do. Another GCP, that's good. Oh, don't pop me, and boom. Alright, then run, because they're gonna blow up. I think there was a rare up there. Yep. Increased AoE. Glad I saw that. I might have gotten bopped by that. Hit him with flower. Hey, map complete. Good. Got dexterity, cold damage, T5 flat fizz on a staff, fire damage dex, elemental damage with attacks. I got 3 GCPs on me. I gotta find something else to put on this vine arrow as well. Leg bearers qualityed. I need wind dancer up. Ooh, I want the despair curse radius as well. Quality on the vine arrow can really boost the damage out of that. That's the flower. Toxic growth gets additional projectiles. Gas arrow is radius, but that'll have to wait until better jeweler's orb. Go despair. There's so many of the Trail of Fire. This is like pack number 5 in this map. Without a doubt, it's going to be the most annoying thing to deal with on this build. Level 80. This level, it's more energy shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pathing nodes here. If I were to pull those out, this would have to be connected here and gets me the jewel socket. But then this jewel goes into that jewel socket and I've received an extra passive point. But then here is 5 passives that come out, connect here with 3, and then I have 3 passives gained. Refund passives. How on earth do I pull that off? So take out these evasions, connect see an int, jewel socket, int, that's 2 of them, and take out this poison. This goes int. Over here there's 2 ints as well, so yeah, both of these need to be int. And then I can pull out of those, and no, I don't want to change that. I want to unspec apply points. Oh, I have to connect this through here. That's why it wouldn't let me. All right, so these points go out. This can be dex, so that now I can pull out these and these. There it is. Apply. It didn't give me all of them. Refund, please. Apply. I've got 11 passives. I need to put these ones back, these ones back, these ones back, and I need 15 more dex. 141. So I'm just barely squeaking by there. The jewel can go in. It won't let me do that here. Put that into attack speed dex. That fixes it. There's dex on the quiver. Jewel goes in. Oh yeah, only in my actual tree. So one thing I lost there was the connection to the +1 all chaos. Did I actually gain anything from that? I don't know that I did. I gained 2% attack speed. Oh, I'm also still under on the fire res. It's not near as bad as the last build. Mana lightning res gloves with evasion life hybrid. Now that I've done a T15 map, made it to level 80, I want to try and gamble on quivers again. Need big fizz damage. That's not big fizz damage. I need the dex, actually. I need damage with bow skills. Attack speed is nice. 1 to 3 fizz. 50% damage with bow skills. That's maybe. 13 to 19 is exactly what I have. Fizz to attacks, crit chance, crit damage, life on kill. Alright, come on. Regal, do me well. Cold damage. Crit chance, crit damage. Alright, I need flat fizz. That's accuracy. Give me dex. That's not enough. And mana on kill. Try for more. These aren't getting item level 77 still, so I can't fish for bows. Dex, flat fizz, proj speed, 9 to 19. It is better dex. 2 to 4 flat fizz, 4 to 6, 3 to 7. Damage with bow skills, extra chance to pierce. 7 to 15 with dex. That would be a decrease, but it has the dex. Yeah, no. 7 to 11. I'm on my 4th tab of buyback. +2 proj skills. Now that's ideal. 46%. 6 to 10 fizz. We got mana on kill on that. 3 to 5. 7 to 10 with attack speed. Nope. +2. 7 dex. Proj speed. 2 to 4 fizz. 7 to 13. This is item level 81. Maybe I can't hit the tier of fizz that's rolled on this. On these. Certainly possible. Alright, regals. 8 dex. And crit chance for attacks. And 3 to 6. Let's see. The poison up to 919. Ugh. Great, it's broken now. Okay, I need ring dex 22. Put this back on. Then now it says 903. Where's the one I was trying to switch to? Yeah, this one. 1003. Okay, that damage is huge. Then I need the dex. Of course, it gives me fire. Mana per enemy killed, chance to pierce. Yeah. What about just +2 proj skills? No. So the thing I'm most looking for is this damage with bow skills. But I need enough dex for it to matter. And I did hit that tier of flat 2 attacks. I'm gonna chaos this. Try and fix the dex. Well, I could maybe exalt the dex. That's not enough. Yes! Ah, yes! Okay. Now give me that flat fizz. Proj speed. Crit chance. And pierces is probably good because it'll probably put down multiple gas arrows if I hit the first target. No, I think it does specify the end of its path. Because when it forked, it didn't release gas when it hit the target. But there's the dex. Then refund passives. Drop this. Give me evasion max ES. What I was trying to do the whole time. Let's get that. Okay, less attack speed. That's fine. Bigger poisons. And then put this ring back on. Dex is up to 189. Bonuses from Quiver gets me more dex, as well as the damage. There's still more to get here. I use the Chaos Orbs to do something helpful. Ooh, there's dex. Refund this dex. Yeah. Tons of evasion rating there, but I'm gonna put this and just starting to go back here for the damage. I've already got over 20k evasion, which feels really good. Then save the quiver I was using. That one's still pretty solid. Save the +2. This one also has the damage roll on the attack speed base instead of the pierce base. So maybe hold on to that one too. Anything else I need to do here? I wanted to look at support gem or Vine Arrow. Supported attacks always maim on hit. I mean, maim is something. I could give it Culling Strike. 5%. Use my flower to cull enemies. The Font of Rage gives you rage generation. And then you could use Rage Forge to get more damage if you consume rage. That's adding some steps to things. You'd have to hit timings and for now, maim. Oh, I thought I was doing long shot damage that whole boss time. I have the persistence on this. I would like to get Toxic Growth, chance to poison, Consecrated Ground, 5% life regen, and reduced effect of curses. Yeah? I was thinking about Envenom. So those pod explosions could potentially put a bigger poison down on the enemy than the gas arrow is doing. Holy Descent, though. That seems pretty nuts. So there's a lot of things that can happen if I get the sockets, but that's going to take some grinding. And we're at level 80, probably a good spot to stop for today. And I'll keep pushing on this tomorrow. Got a big damage increase here. Raised this top end over 100, so that was more than 10% damage increase on the poison, which is big. Gonna help build up the Plague Bearer faster, so I can use that more. Where things are at, it's looking pretty good. I am happy with it. I feel like the Ascension boss took about around the same time as it took me to do it on the Essence Drain Contagion. And this build, I can keep my damage up all the time, have a larger life pool. Well, actually, no, that one has the energy shield, but I don't have to deal with the life degen nonsense, and I have resistances very close to capped. So I've also cleared a T15 map. Things are looking fantastic, and I'll keep upping the damage next time. But with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.